So, my name's Damian Victorian Jr., aka Chad. That's what they call me. I'm Chad from High School Musical. I identify as male, heterosexual, or straight, for going regular terms. Originally, I'm not from Reno, Nevada. I'm actually from Sacramento, California, with the area known as North Highlands. But you guys probably wouldn't know what that is unless you're from there. I identify as an African American, multiracial though. So I'm half African American, half white or Caucasian. Over the course of GRI-201, or contemporary diversity as it's actually called in the broader aspect, I suppose, I didn't expect the class to go through the content that we went through, per se. Because originally, when I first seen contemporary diversity and I saw it was for gender, race, and identity class, me and my dad were kind of against it because we didn't really know what we were walking into. But then I was looking at changing classes, and I was with my RA with it because I really didn't know how to change classes at that point. And she was telling me, well, why don't you just go to the class this time, and if you don't like it, we can come back and change it. And if you do like it, you can stay in it. It's good. So I was like, all right, sure. So I walked into the class that day, and it just really took me over because I didn't expect to be talking about like the color line and like the history of the Indians, or like what is white culture, coleslaw for the people that were in there, right? This might be a little too harsh, but I mean, but over, I didn't expect to be able to have to understand. Well, I mean, I understand my race, but I didn't understand like how the Hispanics, how they have like a set culture in their household. So when they bring like a boy over and it's not a boy, it might be against them, or they might not even call him like a friend. They might call him like boy or stuff like that. And in Hispanic culture, when a girl brings over a boy, they have to introduce the boy to like every specific person in the household. And for black people or African Americans or people of color, if I bring a girl over, I'm like, hey everybody, this is so and so. And they'll be like, hey, everyone will trip. Except for, like, mom's probably questioning. It's besides the point. But, or I didn't expect to, I didn't know how in depth that the Indians were attacked, whether it be physically or through disease, even emotionally, in the dorms, what they did to them there. Shoot, the attacks, Columbus came and took their land, or discovered their land, and said there was, never mind. And I didn't, over the course, we really avoided white culture, going to a predominantly white school. Most of the classes are usually white and stuff like that. So, trying to define white culture was really hard. I wouldn't say it's kind of hard for us, as an aspect, because there's a lot of different races, per se, that are actually Caucasian. They just don't identify as Caucasian because there's Greeks. When you look at them, they look white or Caucasian, but they're really not Caucasian. They're actually Greek, stuff like that. So I feel like it was kind of difficult for our class to actually answer that question. But over the semester of going to University of Reno, Nevada, it kind of dawned on me. Even though I really kind of understood it already, because my high school was a predominantly Hispanic, so there wasn't a lot of black people. There was more black people than there are here. Going to a predominantly white school, it makes me, kind of feel uncomfortable in class. I look around, there's like 2 other black people in there. Even on my floor in the hall that I lay my head in at night, it's just, I'm the only black guy. So I feel like they look at me like the token. You gotta have them. Shoot, let's make him my friend, something like that. And going to UNR. Most of the people here, they're like, they greet you with open arms, But I mean, I have done some of the research from, being in GRI, and there was the guy that was putting the swastika up and attending the white supremacy. But in all reality, I can't get mad at him, because he honoring what he believes in. Whether, he don't believe that me and him are equal just because I'm colored, and he's not, per se. But yeah, so overall, it's been a really let's say a period of enlightenment for me after attending this class.